hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. I am so excited. The day has finally come that I get to organize my refrigerator, and I used all Amazon things. Why? Because Amazon was legit the cheapest from anywhere, from Target, from Walmart. I mean, I guess I didn't go to the dollar store. I don't really even have good ones by me, but these been served like a specific purpose. I haven't even ever really considered organizing the fridge because honestly, the fridge should be organizing itself, right? There's like the butter tray, put the butter in that. You have like the condiment shelves, put the condiments there. You have the fruit drawer and the vegetable drawer, that's where that shit goes. It's like, it self-organizes, and that's the design of a fridge in general. But then one of my friends, Kiara, she organized her fridge literally years ago. I thought she was just being a perfectionist and trying to find something to do. I kind of dismissed it entirely, and I'm sorry, Ki. But now that I've seen videos of organizing the fridge, you can fit more in your fridge. Some of the ways that you can organize these things help food last longer, and those are two issues that I feel like I have. Before we actually get started today, I did go to the grocery store. There was just a couple things that I needed. One being my iced coffee. I switched. The medium roast is disgusting, by the way. If you like Starbucks at all, I'm a Starbucks whore. The dark roast is where it's at. This has the most flavor. The medium roast has this like really weird off flavor. I don't know, like plastic. The blonde roast is very, very light. Like any amount of sugar or creamer is going to overpower anything that you get out of the coffee. I thought that I liked it for a minute. It felt very like refreshing. And then I was in the shower drinking my iced coffee one day because I bring it into the shower with me. I needed one of the important ingredients would be the ice. And it just tasted like water. And I was like, what the fuck am I drinking? So dark roast it is. This has the most flavor of all of them. That was a lot for almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I will be up all night. Oh God, I feel like I should have cleaned that out before I show you because it's actually kind of slightly embarrassing at the status that it currently resides in. I'm gonna use up the rest of this though so we can get rid of one of these. Because I have 3 coffee creamers in there. Are you excited for this? I'm so excited for it. Amazon hauls are kind of my fave. My one issue with the thought of organizing the fridge is that the fridge is constantly changing. So we do cook the majority of our meals at home. We might only order out twice a month. There's almost nothing more consistent in my fridge than leftovers. Also, we have just an absolute ton of condiments. I don't even know. So I need to go through all of those and check all the expiration dates because I am certain like 50% of them have to be expired. I've been looking at these same condiments for years. I have everything that we're gonna use to organize back here. I don't know actually if I'll use everything, you know, because we're about to put it in the fridge and figure that out. But these are all the things. Everything, like I said, comes from Amazon. I'll put all the links from down below. I'll put them in order in which you have seen them in the video, and I'll make sure they're labeled and stuff properly. But I was so excited. I scoured for like the biggest quantity, or you know, like the most reasonable price. These are the best rated. Like I feel like everything that I found was the best. So I have this, it says the produce container set. I found these drawer dividers that are not bamboo, because you don't want bamboo in your fridge obviously, but they're plastic and expandable. I got 2 different sizes because I have oh that's so heavy, because I have 2 different size drawers. And then these, oh my God, I'm so excited to show you what's in here. I don't even want to spoil it right now. An egg bin. I was kind of against the egg bin. I don't think I'm an egg bin type of a person, but hear me out. I'm thinking I almost always have more than 12 eggs. This might make my life a little bit easier. It might not. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. We'll see how it is. This is just an extra one, and these Tina Turners are just extras that I had from other organization projects. I actually don't have a plan for them at all. But I'm thinking if I stumble upon a situation in which I need that, then I have it. All right, do you wanna see the fridge? Oh, I'm so embarrassed by it. Oh my God, I feel like it's a normal fridge, right? Tell me that your fridge is also this messy and disorganized and that you also have expired shit in yours, please tell me that. Let's just start at the doors. So we have the butter shelf. Yeah. This is a hot sauce shelf. It's like literally just hot sauces. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, the normal kind of shit. We use a lot of lemon juice and lime juice, surprisingly. And then this is dressings and barbecue sauces, and apparently more hot sauce. No, wait, that's not a hot sauce. I think it is a hot sauce, actually. On this side, this is where my iced coffee usually goes. I don't know why I just put that over there. That's where my iced coffee usually is. And then I have like my coffee creamer, whipped cream, caramel, things that if I wanted to add into the iced coffee, I could. That's like pickles, apparently some basil, some Parmesan cheese, some balsamic glaze. Yeah, it's just, but it's mostly, it was supposed to be pickles. So then this is the main part of the fridge. The ice maker takes up so much space. I hate that it does, but I'm thinking that I'll be able to do a little bit more with the eggs right here with that bin. I'm hoping for magic. I don't know what I'm hoping for. This is a drink shelf. It's just a lot of drinks. We have 3 different types of milk in there. Here I have like yogurt and salsa, but I would like to make enough space for like literally all condiments and dips and stuff to be on like the doors. Oh my God, have you ever had these from Little Caesars? I tried them for the first time the other day. They're like cookie dough and brownie. Oh my God, they were so good. So we always have leftovers, backup creamer, stuff that goes in the kids' lunches. Usually we use like the back of the fridge as like remaining back stock, but that's like lettuce that just wouldn't fit inside of the veggie drawer here. Not looking awesome. The fruit drawer is looking even more sad, really. And then this drawer is the bane of my existence. And so this is the one that I'm really hoping changes my life for the better. We put the kids' quick reach and go kind of things in here, like cheese sticks, applesauce cups, some of their yogurts, like when we have those Go-Gurt type style ones. But then we also have meats in here, like cooked meats, not raw meats. Then we also use this drawer for cheese. I hate that drawer the most. But then also everything just needs to get cleaned. Like just take everything out. Oh my God. You would not believe this, what just happened. I picked up my tripod. In the top of my tripod, there's supposed to be a thing that holds, it's on my camera still, it ripped out of the tripod. I cannot believe that. If I didn't have, like I have the strap and I just caught it with my hand. If I didn't have that, oh my God, it would have been broken. My camera would have been smashed to bits just now, wow. I do not know what is up with me and these tripods, but I just remembered that the last time I did a vloggy organizing type video, it was the laundry room one, and my tripod broke then, which is why I have these ones. I bought 2, so now you're on another new one, but it's the same as the one that just broke. So I kind of don't trust it. It makes me a little nervous. We are going to empty out the fridge first. Let's do it. I haven't had iced coffee in a week. This is really, it's hitting my soul right now.
I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden.
All right, this is what we're working with. I feel like I have a lot of space all of a sudden, and I'm also quite shocked, she is not, at how much was in here. Like, holy hell. All of that was just in the fridge. Is this an obscene amount of condiments to anybody else? That's too many condiments, right? I feel like I could definitely pare this back a little bit, and yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, you really have no idea how excited I am about this. I went through, I purged, I semi-organized, I purged so many condiments that I had to like create new condiment groups, subgroups, subcategories or whatever in there. I feel like once I put everything back on the shelves, it'll make more sense. I actually made space for more things to come in. We go grocery shopping 1 day per week. We're always feeding about 4 to 6 people. We cook so much here at home that we need space in our fridge at the end of the week. Like, we needed to be depleted enough for us to go to the grocery store to buy fresh stuff for the entire next week. I'm curious if that is at all like you too, because I watched so many of these videos. I've watched a whole handful of them. Literally every single one one never leaves space. Well, there was one for leftovers. And then outside of that, it's like stocked to the edge across the board constantly, but it looks like there's nothing to make any actual food with. Like there's no ingredients. It's just, it becomes like a fridge display shelf. So that's not what we're doing today. This is a very realistic, I feel like, approach to, we're gonna make this fridge work for a family that actually uses the fridge all the time. Okay, so I put the dogs and brats all in one bag. I hate when you try to reseal them and then they are kind of leaky, like the little Ziplocs never really work out. So I just dated them for the one that expires the fastest, put them all together. Things for lunches, cheese, veggies, fruits, drinks. I'm so excited. Yes, this is a water filter and I do have a water filter. You won't believe how awesome this water tastes. And I also got this off of Amazon and it filters the water super duper fast. Like look at how wide, it's like a pancake rather than the circle. So it filters it super fast. It has this nice faux wood handle. It's definitely plastic, but it looks nice. And it lasts for like 300 gallons. And this thing I think said it was like a half gallon. I think you can refill this thing like 600 times on one filter and it came with another filter. It would literally last an entire year before even needing to buy any replacement filters. But yeah, I normally don't have any cans, but I saw this at the grocery store and caramel apple hard cider just sounded amazing. Plus Blake's is a local company to us. And I wanted to see if I could actually fit like how many eggs I could fit in that carton. These are the only spicy things that weren't expired. Isn't that wild? Salsa, basil stuff, peppers and pickles, desserty type things. I didn't know how to organize this stuff at all, but at least all of this is not expired. This is all the stuff that is exiting the fridge. Next up, I actually need to take everything out of here, like all of the shelves and such, and wash them, because they're all dirty. So I'm gonna wash them all and I'm gonna use this like bucket situation to actually like scrub the inside because I'm sure some of the inside needs to be cleaned as well. So let's do that next. I just realized, you know how fast we need to work at doing this when you do like an entire fridge haul, because all of this stuff is perishable, should be refrigerated, so I can't be messing around. I gotta get this going.
You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours. Worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, all that I want.
Okay, so I got these little expandable things. You like pop it open, pull it out, put it down. It locks in at a whole lot of different positions right here because there's so many teeth, and then it has this like squishy side on either side that I think will actually catch in the lowest drawer, in like that cheese deli drawer. And then this is why I have 3 of them. It came as a 3-pack, so I'm gonna use these to divide out the bottom drawer and then put like the meats and cheese and easy grab and go items in there.
It's like the two of us are golden and gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get close to me. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me.
Alexa, come look at this drawer.
Get next to me.
Ooh, I like it. You like those little dividers? Come look at this drawer, getting everybody's reaction.
Oh, yeah.
First drawer. Check it out.
That's cool. Oh, everything's not sliding over.
I was gonna tell them how we don't ever drink pop, and that's why I didn't get a pop can thing, and look at you. That's very exciting for me. Next thing we're going to do is put the condiments away. So take care of the 2 doors here, which don't really have like anything fun and exciting to keep them better organized per se, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Actually, this butter stick holder came from Amazon, so you put your stick of butter, and then it has little marks on the side here for tablespoon measures, and then use the front of it here to like chop yourself off a piece and then stick it in. So it's kind of a cool little handy thing. You don't have to like unwrap the butter when you need to use it. You don't have to use something else to measure it, and you I mean everything, it like contains itself, so you don't dirty a butter knife or anything like that. Love this.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass just makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom.
Okay, next up, I found this little egg carton thing. It came with a lid. I don't really intend on using the lid because I kind of want to just pull it out and be able to reach in and grab the eggs. And I don't really think that this is really going to be our vibe, honestly, because like taking eggs out of a container to put into another egg container sounds a little bit ridiculous. But my theory is that I'll be able to hold a lot more eggs up here, so then I won't necessarily need to like run down to the basement as much, or, you know, whatever. And also these egg cartons that we generally get are such a pain. Like they're a double egg situation. I learned a little thing today. You're supposed to make the point side down, and I guess that's how they come in the store already, and it has something to do with science and the gases inside the egg, and it's supposed to keep them fresher for a lot longer. So I guess put them face down, put them pointed side down. Also, this is weird because it holds 14, but it's usually because you buy one, you buy a new carton of eggs when you are down to like 1 or 2 eggs, right? So it makes sense. And it's a little bit longer, so I think it'll take up more depth. This is what else I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to stack them. Yeah, so I think I could fit reasonably the 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 eggs up here rather than 12. And then if I do that, I can't use the lid. So don't need the lid. This is going in the fridge. Okay, next up, I feel like these are going to be a game changer for us. The most common thing to get tossed is fruit and vegetables. And that's probably the thing in our fridge that costs us the most. And it's what, like, we buy it every single week and we throw it in the garbage every single week. So these were designed to help keep them fresh longer, but also if I have the things washed and put into bins, they're a little bit easier to grab. I do realize that the girls end up grabbing them a lot more often. So I'm gonna wash the fruits and veggies and get them in here. They have these good latches. This outside one has a really good latch. It comes in a few different sizes, but it has this basket inside that you can use as the colander. So you can take this out, wash all the fruits and veggies, and then like shake it off and put it in here, and then it floats just above the surface on the bottom, so it allows the moisture to drain to the very bottom, so it keeps your fruits and veggies fresh for longer. And then it has this little divider in here too, so say you have like blueberries and then raspberries and blackberries or something over here, you can actually divide it. You can divide it the other way too, it looks like. You can use it as a little shelf instead. So say you want to put something here in the basement level, and then you have something up here too. So that's pretty cool. This one's the largest size. The lid that it comes with latches really good, and then you get to make the choice if it needs air or not. And then they have it like divided into either section here, and then they have it in the other 2 sizes as well. So this one and this one. And they are all like the same features. So look, it has its own little thing that you can stick either in the middle, or you can lay it out flat and have 2 levels. I was thinking for this one, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because it's so small, but this is the perfect one for like that pint of berries that you get, and then you don't want an entire massive bowl in your fridge. So I'm going to wash these 3 and put something in it.
At all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Okay, all my fruits and vegetables are sorted, washed, whatever. I have more of these. So these drawers are a lot deeper. Obviously, I couldn't do like the 2-inch. I think the other ones were only 2 inches deep. So these are the same expandable drawer dividers, but they're 5 inches deep. They have them in all of the different sizes. Same brand, it's that Rapturous brand. had really good reviews, and especially for being able to go into the fridge. I plan on using one of these. It also came as a 3-pack, but I plan on using one of these in each of the drawers so that I could divide it up more, because the drawers are super deep. All you have, they're like 6 inches deep. All you have is to like just throw a bunch of stuff in there and it becomes a catch-all and it's a disaster. Maybe when you're shuffling around in the drawer, you put the avocados or the tomatoes on top of the cilantro and it totally messes them up. So this is to kind of help keep that. I was thinking like heavy on one side, light on the other side, but I guess we'll see like how it fits. My issue with these, and I knew I was going to have this issue, is that the back of the produce drawers is on an angle and none of these drawer dividers come with an angle. So I was hoping with enough tension and with these like little grippy feet on them, which don't look the best on the front, but I honestly, I don't care. It's not necessarily about the looks, it's about the function, how much shit we can put in here and how long it lasts and all of that stuff. So it's a little bit about the looks. It's a tiny bit about the looks. I scooted it out like another notch and then I pushed it down and it actually worked that way. So now it's like a lot more tense, so perfect.
Where you wanna go? I am all about adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like a flash.
I'm gonna get the drinks in here real quick and then I have that other really cool thing to show you. It has to do with the drinks and it's like our last step. Okay, so this is the very last thing that I have to show you from Amazon that's going to make the fridge work for us so much better. It's these, they come in a 2-pack. It's these universal caps that fit over top of your beverages so that all you have to do is open up your fridge door, not remove the bottle. That looks like a crazy contraption. You don't have to remove the bottle. You just push up against it and it's supposed to dispense it. So we're going to put it on a few things and give it a test. Okay, obviously wash it first. When you pop the top off right here, you can fit in 2 AA batteries, and I guess they last a really long time. These batteries, Amazon Basics, by the way, excellent. Get them on subscription in order before the holidays, and then you'll have enough for the Christmas, all the Christmas toys that you get. So I guess you just drop it down in there, and then that's it. You do have to have a little bit of the liquid removed. Okay, I'm gonna give it a Tesco first and put a little bit more in my iced coffee, which I barely drank. Kind of impressive. Oh my God, it's awesome. One of the things that's very important to us is that we harbor a lot of independence with our kids. We like to put a lot of their snacks down low, their cups down low, their bowls down low, so that they can self-serve themselves whenever they need a drink or a snack. I think that these are gonna come in handy with that, so they can get juice without worrying about it spilling, and we are still at a young enough age where spills could be quite frequent, especially if a bottle is new or really heavy, really full. So I'm gonna see what they think. All right, push up against it. Nope, you don't have to hit the button. Just push the cup up against it. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, stop. It's like leaking oh my God, it's going nuts. Okay, that one's broken, apparently. All right, here's another one. Let's make sure it doesn't leak. All right, yeah, this one doesn't leak. The other one is leaking out from behind here. Okay, so I think we're ready for the actual grand reveal. Are you ready? I was able to put canned drinks down here, which we don't generally have canned beverages, which is why I didn't buy one of those like can holders that I probably would have put right over here. But since I had an empty shelf anyways, and I would like to make as much space in the fridge as possible, since we do usually have leftovers, lunch boxes for school, water bottles, and things like that in here, I want the extra space. And especially when we go grocery shopping, like we need a place to be able to put all of that week's groceries, and that's actually going to be happening in 2 days. But we made like so much space as far as condiments go. Everything could fit on one side. This bottom shelf is like ingredients for things for the most part, pickles, peppers, but then like the juices, the yeast, basil, you know, that kind of stuff. And then we have the regular condiments and dressings, and then anything that's like spicy-ish, like goes on wings, salsa, you know, that kind of stuff. All of the drinks up on top. I feel like the egg carton fits in here so much better, and it'll be a lot easier to just kind of like grab what I need and put it back rather than taking the entire thing out every single time. Enough space for this week's groceries and lunch boxes and all of that stuff and leftovers, and then actual like fruit and veggie drawers that are cleaned and organized, and I think that we'll end up using them a lot more because of that. And this is probably my favorite part. I'm so happy about this because this has been like the bane of my existence. So I would say the Amazon fridge organization, not over the top, still very functional. Now, a couple of the things that you could use, if you did want to put the lid on top of the egg carton and not put the extra eggs in there, you could, and then you could use, you know, like this would be a flat lid so you could actually stack on top of it, because you may need more of the vertical space, but I kind of have that like weird little nook area with that ice machine. These I also have on Amazon. This I do actually intend on using, but we didn't have any more of those go-go squeeze pouches, so I think I'll end up sticking all the girls like applesauce pouches and like yogurt pouches and stuff in this so it can stand up and not like splay out all over. And then this, I was also considering using, putting it towards the back of the fridge and putting all the canned goods on here so you can kind of spin it around. If I end up needing that space, I'll probably end up doing that because it could go towards the back and then spin for the flavor and stuff that you want, but it's not something that I need in there right now. These ones are also really good for the fridge because they have like this grip mat and they're nice and white, so they look nice and clean. And if anything spills in them, then you wouldn't see it, as opposed to like the clear ones. You can always see if there's like spill or grime or something on the bottom of them. So I like that white. Okay, so that is it. I will have everything linked down below if you saw something that you think would make your fridge spectacular as well. Please consider hitting subscribe before you leave. I truly do appreciate it. Huge shout out to all my patrons for making videos like this possible, and I will see you guys next time. Love ya. Bye.
You are